Hello, it's Microsoft Sam here. Today I will show you how to put my voice on a Mac. Wait, a Mac? What the hell? My name is Microsoft Sam. Which retard got that wrong? It's okay, we will edit this out in Windows Movie Maker. What? Emoji? You've got to be joking. Okay, it seems like this tutorial is going to be about how to get my voice in the suckish operating system known as Mac. What kind of sick world do I live in? However, I will not show you how to do it. The person who owns this computer will explain in his own voice. But I will talk to you all at the end about stuff that will be interesting. So put on your new glasses and watch the video.
Rolling video.
So hello YouTube, I'm gonna show you guys how you can get Microsoft Sam on your Mac. This is not a trick, it's actually very easy to do if you have the right stuff. The basic requirements, the only really requirements that you need, this is always built into the MacBook computer. It's gonna be X11, but you're always gonna have that. Alright, so let's start. So you're gonna start by opening your web browser. And you're going to type in Speakonia. Now this is a window-based application, but we're going to find a way to run it on Mac very easily. So don't pay attention to, please note, development of this program has been discontinued. It's not important. So both of our files that we need to download are on the same page. So here we have download now, and Microsoft Voices. So you're going to click download now. You're going to be taken to CNET, so then you download Speakonia, and then afterwards, when that's downloading, you download Microsoft Voices, Mary, Sam, and Mike. So then once that's done, you download another application. It's called Crossover. So you go to Codeweavers, and then you're going to press download free trial now. And then once that's done downloading, you're going to basically install it like any other DMG file on the Mac. And you drag it into your applications, and it should come out as an application. So once that's ready, you open Crossover. By the way, when you download Speakonia and the Microsoft Voices, they're all going to be in exe, so don't bother opening them by yourself without the program, because it's just going to open TextEdit and some coding crap's going to come up, so don't do that. So here you have on the top menu Crossover. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Install Software. Now, when it opens, it should give you a menu that looks like this. Now, it gives you the option to install the supported applications that are available for the Windows on the Windows Market. But Speakonia is a third-party application and is not supported by Windows, so we're gonna close that. And you're going to double-click on Other Application. You should see something in this corner right here, and double-click. So when you want to choose. So you have two options here: choose install folder and choose install file. So you're going to choose install file. It's going to bring up the choose folder right here, and you're going to go to today or your downloads, wherever you got the exe file. So we have here the mstl exe, which is the Microsoft Voices, and then we have Speakonia. So you're going to click Speakonia and press use this installer. And then the last part before we install is you're gonna go to this thing called new bottle. So you're gonna go to Windows XP, because that's where Microsoft Sam is most likely found, and then you're gonna pretty much name the bottle whatever you want. So just name it bag. And then once that's done, you should see below that it says install. So when you click install, it should take a little while to load, and X11 is gonna verify it. And once it's done, if it ever says unable to initialize installer GUI, that probably means that you have to clear and rebuild the programs menu. But if this is a new Crossover installer, then that probably won't happen. So if this Crossover is a new application, you haven't used it before on your computer, then that means that you won't most likely not have that problem. So don't have to worry about that. And once it says install, it's going to say go to debug menu, but you don't really have to do that. So if you remember the name of it, so our application was called Speakonia. So then, like here, it says application Speakonia right here, but we're not done yet. So we already know that Speakonia is now available on the Mac because we just installed it. So once that becomes an application, you drag it into your applications folder so it doesn't really glitch up. So now we're going to install the other file, the Microsoft Voices. So we're going to go back to install software, and we're going to go to exit this out because the Microsoft Voices for Speakonia. This Microsoft Voices, Microsoft Voices are supported by Microsoft, but this version of the Microsoft Voices selection is pretty much meant for Speakonia. So that counts other application. So we're gonna go to choose install file again, and then you go down until you find the Microsoft Voices file. Then you press use installer, and then you say we'll install into a new bottle. You're going to type in once again XP and except you're going to put it in the same bottle that you chose for the other one for your Speakonia, and you're going to press the bag, and you're going to find bag. So if that's not on your menu, you can always type it in, but most likely when you create the bottle, it's going to be in your compatible bottle folder. And then once that's ready, you press install. It does pretty much the same thing, except for except when it says you go when it's done loading, when you click on it and it says run, and then after that you press run command, and so you find your bottle, so it was bag. So then you browse for the file. So then the file that we downloaded. This doesn't really happen a lot, but if it usually comes up, then this is how to do it. So then you go to the things you downloaded, and Speakonia is already ready, so we don't have to worry about that. So all you have to do is find your Microsoft Voices program. That should be around here. But when you find it, you drag it in to here, and then it says command, and then you press run. And because it's on the same bottle, they should install the same way. And then when you open up Speakonia right here, sometimes it may need a reassuring tap on the bottom, but just to prove to you that it works, I'll show you. So it may take a while to load, but it works 100%, and pretty much it looks like a Windows application completely. It's really, really cool. That flash really didn't mean nothing. It doesn't mean the application doesn't work. Sometimes it does that. So look here. So here's Speakonia, and see this little icon that says X. That because it means it works with X11. And when the bar loads for the application, when you install it, that means it's pretty much good. But if it says unable to initialize install a GUI, that means you once again should probably go Microsoft Voices to the same bottle as Speakonia. We have, besides these voices given when you download it, we have Mike, Sam, and Mary, except in different versions. Sam doesn't have like in the hall for the telephone. Sam is just by himself, which is pretty much what everyone likes to prefer. But Mary and Mike have pretty much a wide variety of how you can play the voices. So yeah, and this is Microsoft Sam speaking. So yes, that's the reason why you may not be able to hear it is because I'm using a microphone to do this, because work is being done in my house, and if I use the input microphone, the sound from the construction will probably be absorbed, and you probably wouldn't be able to hear me well. So, but anyway, it really, really works, and I'm going to be posting more videos of Microsoft Sam doing different funny things on my Mac, and I hope that this video was very helpful. Goodbye.
Did you find that video interesting? Most of you yes, and most of you no. A lot of people find it embarrassing to find their most beloved text-to-speech voice in a Mac instead of a Windows. Don't worry, I will be sure to diss the Mac voices for all of those who think it is stupid that I am in here. Don't give up, Alex and those other retard voices have another thing coming. See ya.